Good day, everyone. Good day, ma'am. So, we're the Group 1, and our assigned topic is curriculum development, process, and models. So, curriculum is a dynamic process involving many different people and procedures. Development connotes changes which is systematic. A change for the better means alteration, modification, or improvement of existing condition. So, curriculum is a dynamic process, and in curriculum development, there are always change that occur that are intended for improvement. So, to do this, there are models presented to us from well-known curricularists like Ralph Tyler, Helda Taba, Galen Saylor, and William Alexander, which would help clarify the process of curriculum development. So there are many other models, but let us use the three for this lesson.
So, the curriculum development is the multi-step process of creating and improving a course taught at a school or university. While the exact process will vary from institution to institution, the broad framework includes stages of analysis, building, implementation, and evaluation. So, curriculum development is both a formal and informal process, often emerging from necessity as learners demonstrate a critical need or a high degree of interest. Most curricula begin as outliners of key points using traditional content.
Curriculum development process and models. It is also shows the interaction and relationship of the four essential phases of curriculum development process, which are planning, content and methods, implementation and evaluation, and reporting. So it is usually linear and follows a logical step-by-step fashion involving the following phases: curriculum planning, curriculum design, curriculum implementation, and curriculum evaluation.
Generally, most models involve four phases. So these are the curriculum planning, curriculum designing, curriculum implementing, and curriculum evaluating. So the first one is the curriculum planning, considers the school vision, mission, and goals. It also includes the philosophy of strong education belief of school. So curriculum planning, all of this will eventually be translated to classroom desired learning outcomes for the learners.
Curriculum design is the way of curriculum is conceptualized to include the selection and the organization of the content, the selection and organization of learning experience and activities, and the selection of assessment, procedure, and tools to measure achieved learning activities. So, curriculum designing, the ultimate goal for curriculum design is to deepen learning and support students in gaining important core competencies such as critical and creative thinking, skillful communication, and demonstrating care for self and others. So, let's proceed to curriculum implementing. Curriculum implementing is putting into action the plan which is based on the curriculum design in the classroom, setting, or the learning environment. So, curriculum implementing refers to how the teachers deliver instruction and assessment through the use of specified resources provided in a curriculum. So, the role of a teacher in the curriculum process is to help students develop and engage a relationship with the content. Active learning will increase the focus and retention of the curriculum, resulting in an exciting learning environment.
So curriculum evaluating is to determine the extent to which the desired outcomes have been achieved.
Curriculum development process models. So there are three models in curriculum process. So first one is Ralph Tyler model, Helda Taba model, at last the Galen Saylor and William Alexander curriculum model. So first,
The Ralph Tyler model are four basic principles. Also known as Tyler's rationale, the curriculum development model emphasizes the planning phase. So this is presented in his book Basic Principle of Curriculum and Instruction. He posited four fundamental principles which are illustrated as answers to the following questions. There are four questions. So first one, what is education's purposes should seek to attain? 2. What educational experiences can be provided that are likely to attain these purposes? 3. How can these educational experiences be effectively organized? 4. How can we determine whether these purposes are being attained or not? So Tyler's model shows that at curriculum development, the following considerations should be made. The purposes of the school, the educational experience related to the purposes, the organization of the experiences, and the last is the evaluation of experiences. Because the importance of Tyler's curriculum model is designed to measure the degree to which predefined objectives in school have been attained. Tyler's model is a product focuses. Tyler's also believe that exploring learners and their competences, present and future society, the knowledge of major disciplines, we could define the ideal characteristics of future citizens. And also, Tyler's believed that learning takes place through the active behavior of the students.
So the second one is Hilda Taba model, or the grassroots approach. Hilda Taba improved on Taylor's model. She believed that teachers should participate in developing a curriculum. As a grassroots approach, Taba begins from the bottom rather than from the top, as what Taylor proposed.
The third one is
She presented
Galen
6
Saylor
major
and William
steps to her
Alexander
linear model, which are the
curriculum
following.
model.
First,
In
diagnose of
1974,
learners'
Galen Saylor
needs
and
and
William
expectation
Alexander
of the larger
viewed
society.
that curriculum
So
is a
means
plan
that
for providing
teacher
sets of
itself
learning
will identify the learner's
opportunities
need
to achieve broad educational goals and related specific objectives for an identifiable population served by a single school center. So for them, curriculum development consists of 4 steps. So it will be discussed next. The third one is Galen Saylor and William Alexander curriculum model. In 1974, Galen Saylor and William Alexander viewed that curriculum is a plan for providing sets of learning opportunities to achieve broad educational goals and related specific objectives for an identifiable population served by a single school center. So for them, curriculum development consists of 4 steps. So it will be discussed next.
So let's proceed to goals, objectives, and domains. Curriculum planners begin by specifying the major educational goals and specific objectives they wish to accomplish. Each major goal represents a curriculum domain: personal development, human relations, continued learning skills, and specialization. So the goals, objectives, and domains are selected after careful consideration of several external variables, such as findings from educational research, accreditation standards, views of community groups, and others.
So the second step in curriculum development by Galen Saylor and William Alexander is curriculum designing. Designing a curriculum follows after appropriate learning opportunities are determined and how each opportunity is provided. Well, the curriculum be designed along the lines of academic disciplines or according to students' need and interests or along themes. So these are some of the questions that need to be answered at this stage of the development process. So like for example, A subject-centered curriculum may be focused on math or biology. So this type of curriculum design in Galen Saylor and William Alexander tends to focus on the subject rather than the individuals of the learners.
So the third one is curriculum implementation. A designed curriculum is now ready for implementation. So teachers then prepare instructional plans where instructional objectives are specified and appropriate teaching methods and strategies are utilized to achieve the desired learning outcomes among students. So it means that curriculum implementations refers to how teachers develop instructions and assessment through the use of specified resources provided in a curriculum.
So the last step of the curriculum model, which is the evaluation. So it is a comprehensive evaluation using a variety of evaluation techniques is recommended. It should involve the total educational program of the school and the curriculum plan, the effectiveness of instruction, and the achievement of students. So through the evaluation process, curriculum planner and developers can determine whether or not the goals of the school and the objectives of instruction have been met.
So thank you everyone for listening. God bless.